Are you tired of seeing patches of broadleaf weeds all over your lawn? Broadleaf weeds like dichondra and dandelion not only hurt the look of your lawn, but will steal sun, water, nutrients from the turf grass, further damaging the yard. So in this video, we will go over some simple ways to identify broadleaf weeds and general tips to control them. Hi, I'm Keith with Solutions Pest and Lawn. If you're new to us, we create these videos to help educate people like you about DIY pest control. If you want to learn more and find the right products for weed control, click the card on the top right of the screen or the links in the description below. Weed control can be difficult. There are many different types of broadleaf weeds that might invade your lawn. There are even grassy weeds that can pop up as well. The tricky thing with weed control is that a herbicide that might work for one weed might not be effective against the other. Properly identifying the weed and the grass type is crucial to getting control of broadleaf weeds. If you already know which weed you have or want more in-depth help, visit our website where you can find categories for common broadleaf weeds and the best weed killers that will get rid of them. If you have broadleaf weeds in your yard, then you know how easily they can be spotted. A broadleaf weed will have wide, distinct leaves. The leaves will have a different vein pattern than grassy weeds. The broadleaf weed will have one main vein going down the center of the leaf with smaller veins branching away. Some broadleaf weeds will also have colorful flowers sprouting from the top that can help you identify what you might have. Common broadleaf weeds you might see are dandelions, clover, dollarweed, or dichondra. You will also need to know what kind of grass you have. This is important to the health of your yard because different turf types require different levels of maintenance. You also need to know because most herbicides are labeled for specific grasses and weeds. Don't forget, visit our website for in-depth guides that can help you identify and treat for specific weeds. You can even send us a picture of the weeds in your lawn at this email address and we can identify it for you and suggest treatment options. Once you've identified the weed, you need to do a good visual inspection of the lawn to make sure all weeds are accounted for, and to get an idea why you might have them in the first place. Most of the time, a weed grows due to the lack of proper lawn maintenance. Any spots where the lawn is thin or weak will sprout weeds. So, are you mowing the lawn to the proper height? Are you properly watering the lawn? Is the soil compacted? Do you have thatch buildup? Are there spots that see a lot of heavy foot traffic? Is there too much shade? Has the grass been fertilized? Properly maintaining your lawn is the most important part of weed control and prevention. Good lawn care practices will lower the chances of weeds sprouting in your yard. A thick, healthy lawn won't give the weed any room to establish growth. So first, make sure you mow your lawn regularly. Make sure not to cut the grass too short. The last thing you want to do is scalp the lawn and expose the roots to direct sunlight. However, if there is thatch buildup, this may be your only choice. Before you mow, raise the lawnmower deck to keep your grass around 3 inches long. This means that you will want to mow your lawn at least once a week or every other week during warm months. If your grass is really long, you can lower the deck each time so that it doesn't bog down the mower. You will also need to properly water your lawn. What a lot of people do is water every day, but in small amounts. You actually want to do the opposite because watering in small amounts daily creates a weak, shallow root system for your grass. You'll want to water your lawn deeply only once or twice a week. Make sure that your yard gets at least 1.5 inches of water a week. Also be sure to water in early mornings, not in the evenings. Also consider fertilizing your yard throughout the year. Create a dense, healthy lawn by putting down between 2 to 4 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet a year. Again, make sure you know which turf grass you have as that will determine the correct amount of nitrogen it will need per year. You can learn more about fertilizing and proper lawn maintenance by visiting our lawn care page. There you can find a lawn care schedule and more tips. And don't forget about using herbicides for complete weed control. If you're not sure which weed you have, you can use a herbicide with a broad label like TopShot or Fahrenheit. These professional herbicides are formulated to treat many different weeds for different turf types. Just be sure to read the label to make sure your turf type is listed. If you use a herbicide that is not labeled for your lawn type or targeted weed, you could potentially hurt or kill your lawn. Some more tips. Typically, the best time to apply broadleaf herbicides is around mid-September to early November. This is when weeds are preparing to go dormant during the winter and storing energy, making them more susceptible to the herbicide. Another good time is late spring or early summer as the weeds begin to sprout and are generally weaker. When applying herbicides, just spray the weed to wet and apply the herbicide when temperatures are around 50 to 85 degrees. Any warmer and it could potentially damage your grass. Keep in mind, there are also pre-emergent herbicides that you can apply to your yard that will prevent weeds from growing. Learn more about pre-emergent herbicides on our pre-emergent guide by clicking the link in the description below. You can also watch our pre-emergent herbicide video. These are just some of the things you can do to control and prevent broadleaf weeds from invading your lawn. Visit our website for in-depth guides that can help you identify and treat for specific weeds. We 100% guarantee that the products and tips we offer will get rid of your specific broadleaf weed problem. And we offer same-day shipping to help get the product to you quickly so you can begin application immediately. Solutions is a small family-owned business, and we rely on referrals from customers like you. So if you like this how-to guide, please share and tell your friends and family about us. Also, please don't hesitate to give us a call or shoot us an email. I'm Keith with Solutions Pest and Lawn. Ask us how, then do it yourself.